From Bullet to Brain, the flash fiction autobiography of Samuel Kelly. Life doesn't come with a filter, and neither does this story. From Bullet to Brain is a raw, unflinching journey through the life of Samuel Kelly, told in the sharp, staccato bursts of flash fiction. These stories are not polished or prettied up. They are jagged, violent, and unapologetically real. From the innocence of a baby's first cry to the deafening roar of a gunshot, this series captures the chaos, heartbreak, and fleeting moments of beauty in a life shaped by struggle. Each piece, whether a six-word gut punch or a sudden fiction saga, peels back the layers of memory, exposing the wounds, the scars, and the truths that refuse to be silenced. This is not just a story. It's survival. It's pain. It's resilience. It's Samuel Kelly, unedited and unrelenting. Titles like The Baby, The Bullet, The Gun, and Here Comes the Nigger set the tone for a narrative that doesn't shy away from the uncomfortable or the ugly. These are stories that demand to be heard, stories that will leave you breathless, haunted, and maybe even changed. Welcome to From Bullet to Brain. Brace yourself.
Welcome to Ellis Beetle Magazine.
On July 4th, 2026, America celebrates 250 years. This isn't just a moment to look back. It's a chance to look forward, together. To honor this milestone, Ellis Beetle Entertainment, Nahala Music, and Beetle-Go presents a PLURIBUS FUTURUM, Out of Many, a Future. A brand new album filled with songs of unity, progress, and hope. It's a soundtrack for our next chapter, and it's our gift to you. Download the entire album for free. And the celebration doesn't stop there. Get ready for every picnic, parade, and family gathering with the America's 250th celebration collection from Beetle-Go. From stylish apparel and eco-friendly socks to picnic blankets and pickleball sets for the whole family. Wear your spirit, share the moment. It's time to celebrate our future. On July 4th, 2026, download your free album, Pluribus Futurum, and shop the exclusive 250th anniversary collection.
American Pride, a beautiful.
Visit Beetle-Go.com today. That's BEETLE-GO.com.
Beetle-Go, get up and go.
In this story, we explore the characters Samuel Kelly and Old Dirty Chucky, the Phuggy Nuggy. Samuel is a writer with a sharp intellect and deep sensitivity. He uses his writing to process his emotions and make sense of the world, but he struggles with self-doubt and the weight of societal expectations. His journey is one of reclaiming his voice and identity by using his mind, not his hands. Old Dirty Chucky. Chucky, also known as Old Dirty, is the antagonist and a symbol of societal ignorance. Chucky is a former unenlightened acquaintance of Bobby TT, connected through meetings where they, along with others, inflicted harm on the children of the now spiritually defunct Faith Temple Church. This church has since been turned into the fan club for Samuel's mommy is a Mary. Samuel uses the term Phuggy Nuggy to demean Chucky, sparking the central conflict. Both physically and psychologically harmful, Old Dirty Chucky, the Phuggy Nuggy, is eventually exposed for his vices, including his habit of hiring lizards, a euphemism for streetwalkers, hookers, and prostitutes. Please note, if encountering the Phuggy Nuggy, he may wrestle you down like a lizard. Stay safe. Pimpin' Bobby TT. Samuel's adoptive father, Bobby TT, is a former military deserter, buster, pimpin', and the panty wiggler, who has become a community drainpipe. Weak and dependent on strong women to guide him, Bobby is a man of contradictions. He was charming and wise to Samuel's mother, Rosemary Redmond Cosby, yet emotionally and physically abusive to her children, and the members of the now spiritually defunct Faith Temple Church, which has since become the fan club for Samuel's Mommy is a Mary. When Samuel confides in Bobby TT about old dirty Chucky's actions, Bobby's silence speaks volumes. To Samuel, this moment reveals Bobby not only as a complicit abuser, but also as a weak, hypocritical man who lacks the courage to stand up to another man. For further context, refer to From Bullet to Brain, The Women's, Pimpin', Bobby TT, The Panty Wiggler, the 5th book in the Man-Woman series.
Old Dirty Chucky. Remember Dirty Chucky? Dirty Chucky loves lizards. The all-over-America kind. His mouth married cabbage black rot. It fingered his mind. You may not know him. The ninja has a taste. Boppin' and stompin'. I saw him stopping a filet de joie brazen-faced. Not surprised, though. He's friends with Panty Waist, the Panty Wiggler, the Panty Diggler. Oh, Dirty Chucky. Let's play a game. What is Ninja plus Chucky? A dirty, lizard-loving last name. Nuggy. If you take away C and ABC your way to the F sound, what's his first name? Phuggy. Phuggy Nuggy fought me one day. Grown man. I was in middle school. Wrestled me down like a lizard. No lizard play, but he practiced on a kid to do better on a better day. Phuggy. Nuggy. Black tongue. Booty rot. Old dirty Chucky. Took a trip to the lizard's south. Hey, Chucky. Phuggy Nuggy. I'm the horse's mouth. Old dirty Chucky. Old dirty Chucky, Phuggy Nuggy. You, sir, are a nasty-mouthed rat. Unamusing. You don't eat cheese. You're not wizard. You paid. Then you went downtown, opened the door, then down the stairs, and ate. The lizards. I could see myself bashing that pipe across that mouth, knocking out that rot. Go be a bulldog rat. But sadly, we funeraled. And because I love her, you were saved. Did you just feel that, Holy Ghost? I did. I'm going to go Ben Franklin. Maybe write or read. Get naked for my air bath. Okay, 6 words on the Phuggy Nuggy. Here we go. Nigga is a maggot. Okay, how did I do? I forgot 2. Fuck you. From bullet to brain. Here comes the nigger. Butterfield Canyon and Kool-Aid Butterfield.
Butterfield Canyon is a canyon in the Ochre Mountains of Salt Lake County, Utah, known for recreation like scenic drives, hiking, and mountain biking. The canyon connects Harriman in the Salt Lake Valley to Tooele. The Butterfield Canyon Road is often closed to vehicle traffic from roughly November to June due to snow and road conditions, but access is generally permitted outside of those months for scenic drives, hiking, and biking, especially from the Butterfield Trailhead Regional Park. The canyon was discovered in 1851 when Thomas Butterfield and Samuel Egbert, 2 men from West Jordan, were searching for an area to raise livestock and their families and found a stream of water flowing from a canyon. This canyon was later named Butterfield Canyon, and the settlement was called the Butterfield Settlement, now called Harriman.
Butterfield Canyon. Kool-Aid baby? I got some for you. Kinky baby? Some for you. Kool-Aid flavored Butterfield? Some for you. A new place. So we wanted to take a ride to a different place. A place we have never been. A new place. So we researched a new canyon. A family of 3. I was working on a song entitled Basin Bound for the National Spaces, a visual music experience soundtrack. On the cusp of the autumn equinox, we did the ride. The road is small, so sharing that little space is crucial. Sometimes you can be inches from rolling off the hill.
Unified Police say the vehicle was driving off the paved road on a switchback when it drove off the switchback and fell 250 feet. 10 teenagers flipped over while driving down Butterfield Canyon before 6:30 p.m. this evening. A crash in Butterfield Canyon this morning killed an 18-year-old woman.
Sometimes you can be inches from rolling off the hill. The road can be dangerous. Driving it must be handled safely. My wife was doing so. If someone behind wanted to pass, we allowed them to pass. I was aware when needed. Such a beautiful day. Fall colors are beginning to show their quality. Windows down, sunroof open, Basin Bound playing softly. Basin Bound is a love song with Great Basin National Park as the focus. I began the trip talking about my muse. She wasn't my muse yet. I was waiting to ask so I could fully indulge. So I asked Michelle. Do you think she will because she has a way about her? Michelle said. She is pretty, and she makes it easy for you. Basin Bound sounds like her. Michelle agreed. I want to be careful, respectful. I want it to be continuous. She is perfect for that, Michelle said. I asked Michelle, is she bluegrass? She has other music around her. Maybe I should explore that bluegrass project and see. A look-see. Michelle answered, whatever you need to do. And then Utah's old guard attitude. That monster reared its head. Nigger. That sound. So loud. It screamed. It was anger-filled. The hatred sounded like he was born with it in his mouth. It's mommy and or daddy who helped teach him to pronounce the word. Its wife looked so surprised. Its son? Poor kid. Standing up with no seatbelt. Someone told me there is no racism. It's made up. For those who believe this, maybe for you, it is not real. Maybe a bedtime scary story to keep your children from interacting with us. Yes, dear space traveler. Someone forgot to disconnect the call. So that's how they talk behind the curtain? That individual. Who felt like saying that? On the Butterfield Kool-Aid Butterfield Mountain. The Kool-Aid Butterfield is a different kind of Butterfield. Anyways, I gave up violent actions many years ago. Not like what you see in a street brawl. Mine was calculating. I would lie in wait, camouflage myself. Research, reconnoitering. Some fights continued on cold winter days for 6 months or a year later, like Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all in the cold. It is something special for people who bully others how they can let the cold make them lose their swivel. Ears and eyeballs get sleepy. Sometimes when I appeared from the snow-covered bushes, they knew what the situation was and could be. It was just a look between us, showing up at their BBQ, getting a plate of that good old country cooking, and talking to their mother and grandmothers, and looking at them. Coke and smile. Cheers, I found you. Talking and laughing about the goodness of God. I let them know how vulnerable they were. As you may have listened to or read, people have wronged me. This is life, but it's evil when they do this to children. They deserve a special palace in hell. Or if they just say, I'm sorry, and people say, oh, may they rest in heaven. I got to my breaking point, and I decided on a plan. I worked out a system of movements to get my ultimate payback. Your God was taking too long, and I still did not have my gold ship. I did have a hot chick, but her panties were reckless. Cookie pants brings home a cookie pants. So the plan: travel to the location, burn down their homes, whether they were in it or not, then drive immediately back to the location I came from. I am paraphrasing here. I was meticulous. Cameras were not a thing then. And as I began to execute the plan, knowing that at some point I would be captured, I thought about their children and grandchildren. I remembered how I felt. Did their family do the deeds? No, they did not. Then, as I sipped my whiskey, I thought, what right do I have to hurt people in such a vicious way? You see, the Pokemons I had to find and reconnect with 6 months to a year later were massive bullies. They bullied everyone in their path. Street people who lived by a code. So they say. They encountered me, and then the paranoia set in. They swiveled 24/7, 365. Now this? Nigger? Oh, I could feel that thing that warmed my tumbly and gets me in a funny mood. Should I get his license plate? An old technique. Or should I just hop out, catch up, reach in the car, and twist his wheel hard right? Off to see the wizard we will go. Then a song came to mind. I usually think of calming songs to rest me. I use things like this. But because my son had to taste this malefic scenario, I could not calm it. It took the wind out of the day. And then the song by 8, Ball and MJG. Get up, get crunk. Let's race to the trunk. Get a pump, unload and dump. Forget it, close the trunk. In the middle of a fire, scotch and burn him, let's overheat him. Really mistreat him, let's Rodney King him and overbeat him. Really mistreat him, 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 overbeat him. I knew I had seconds to respond as my son and wife waited. So I thought of something else. Johnny Depp.
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh.
Welcome to today's episode of From Bullet to Brain, where we dive into the psychology behind a fascinating and deeply emotional narrative. The story we're exploring today is rich with themes of longing, alienation, and self-discovery. Let's unpack it together. First, there's this overwhelming sense of displacement. The narrator keeps repeating, "I don't belong here. This place is off." They describe Indiana as flat, gray, and confusing. It's clear they feel disconnected from their environment, almost like they're trapped in a place that doesn't align with who they are. This kind of alienation can often point to a deeper struggle with identity, trying to figure out where you fit in the world. Then there's the romantic element. The narrator is captivated by this person they describe as a biracial Barbra Streisand. They're drawn to her in such a vivid, almost poetic way. Her perfume, her linen clothes, even the way she writes her name. It's not just attraction, it's idealization. She seems to represent something bigger. Maybe escape, maybe fulfillment. It's like they're projecting all their hopes and dreams onto her. What's really interesting is how they keep calculating distances and time. 21 hours and 50 minutes away, 1,497 miles from here. It's as if they're constantly measuring the gap between where they are and where they want to be. That tension between the present and the imagined future is so relatable, isn't it? We've all had moments where we dream of being somewhere else, someone else, or with someone else. Now let's talk about the sensory details. The narrator describes everything so vividly. The smell of rain, the feel of linen, the sound of music in their head. It's like their senses are on overdrive, which could be a sign of emotional intensity or even a way of coping with their inner turmoil. When the world feels overwhelming, sometimes we latch onto the little things, the textures, the smells, the sounds, to ground ourselves. But then, there's this moment of conflict. They have this aggressive interaction with a man in a Cadillac. It's raw, it's unfiltered, and it feels like all their frustration is bubbling to the surface. This could be a defense mechanism, a way to project their inner pain onto someone else. It's messy, but it's human. And then there's loss. The narrator loses the girl's phone number to the wind and rain. It's such a powerful metaphor for how fleeting and fragile connections can be. That moment of chasing the paper only to find it ruined feels like a gut punch. It's a reminder of how hard it can be to hold on to the things or the people that matter most. What's fascinating is how they find comfort in the rain and music. These seem to be their safe spaces, their way of escaping the chaos around them. It's a beautiful example of how we all have those little things that help us cope, whether it's a song, a scent, or the sound of raindrops on a window. At its core, this story is about existential reflection. The narrator is grappling with big questions. Who am I? Where do I belong? What's the point of all this? It's raw, it's real, and it's something we've all faced at some point in our lives. And finally, there's this subtle commentary on culture and society. The narrator's observations about Indiana and its people hint at a deeper dissatisfaction with societal norms. It's like they're pushing back against the expectations placed on them, trying to carve out their own path. So, what does this all mean? Well, this story is a window into the mind of someone searching for meaning, connection, and a sense of self. It's a reminder that even in our moments of pain and confusion, there's beauty in the way we process and navigate our emotions.
Indianapolis, Barbra Streisand, Indiana. Biracial. I know I want to, and she knows I do. She looks like Barbra Streisand. How can you look like Barbra Streisand and not be related to Barbra Streisand? This Indiana, this place, confuses me. I was told by my teacher that if I wanted a certain type of girl, just choose the type, and then choose the college. Sam, he said, you can't even imagine. More candy than a Willy Wonka store, I'm thinking. I'm at the store now, but I don't have a ticket. It's a hot, muggy, cloudy Indianapolis day. Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis day. They move slowly here. I think it's the heat. The hotter it gets, the more the girls show. Are they hot or hot? Who knows? I hear thunder. I can smell the rain starting to touch the cars outside. A gravel parking lot. But she is wearing linen. You act so artsy, but you don't look artsy, she said. Artsy? Is that a word? I thought. A melody for the first time in real time starts to play in my head. Not like at night, laying awake and daydreaming. Can you daydream at night? I love her nose. This nose is different, and the girl who owns it is too. Not normally my type. I would love to feel her type. Typing Morse code on my skin on a late Saturday morning. But that is 21 hours and 50 minutes away. 1,497 miles away from here. She is wearing sandals and her feet are so. Is it manicured or pedicured? I'd like to spend a few hours letting her convince me of the proper way to address those tanned Streisand toes. Piggies and markets. I wonder what she would look like if she was there. 1,497 miles away from here. I don't belong here. This place is off. It is flat, and the sky's almost always gray. I have learned here in this Indiana place that I love the rain. Something happens in my head. Whether it drizzles or smacks the window pane. In rain is the only time I don't feel this pain. The tones are playing faster now, and she is talking to me. Her green eyes, a star is born. A biracial Barbra Streisand. Why do I always calculate the mileage from here to there? I know she is the same person wherever she goes, but if she visited, took a tour, not my thing, but I could watch her ski. Go back to the room and get cozy, warm, strategically. Her linen is wrinkled in the perfect places. She is so classy. Are wrinkled clothes classy? I thought. It's raining now. Downpour. Now this place fits, wet and green. But it will go back to a tease soon. I hear more music in my head now. I want it to match her perfume. Are you wearing perfume? I asked. It smells so good, she said. Yes. You smell so wonderful. May I? I motioned towards her hand. I saw my mother spray hers on her wrist. She said, smell my neck. I leaned in, nose and lips on her neck. Breathe in deep. I want the sound in my head to match her perfume. She quivered, shook. She moved like it tickled her. I have never seen that before. Then the gasp. The sound in my head. Splash and splatter. "What college are you going to?" she asked. "I don't know," I said. She said, "I'm going far away from here. I'm getting out of here." "I want to do music," I said. "Do they have a music program there?" "Sam, I'm going to the New England area. The music is so loud. Where's that?" "Maine, right?" "The Lotos Vampiros de Salem. I'm lost and euphoric now. Call me? Promise to call me? Can we try to plan it out?" she asked. She smiled. She writes it in that half-print and cursive style. Do they practice that? She tears the paper, her name and number. I want to smell her again. Moving closer to me now, she cups my face. There is perfume on her wrist. "You better call me," she says. I feel like I'm floating. The downpour has ended. The storm is moving on, and the gray tease is coming back. It was so strange. As she walked away, the rain went with her. And so did her music. Getting to the car, I shuffled for the keys. I set my notebooks down, and the wind came. Stole her number. I gave chase. This Indiana, this place. I don't belong here. This place is off. It is flat, and the sky's almost always gray. And now it's wet. By the time I reached it, the puddles separated the ink from the paper. I snatched it quickly. Only a tease of her name remained. This Indiana. This place. This place is off. I don't belong here. I knew her from high school, North Central High School, Indianapolis, Indiana. Panthers, her and I. And I remembered her car, so I ran. Only to see all the streetlights turn green. The street was open, and the car, her car, sped away. This old black man pulls up and rolls down his window in that ugly pimp Cadillac and says, "Chasing a girl?" He laughs. "Ain't gonna catch her now." He laughs harder. He is just having a good old time now, out here running and chasing girls. He continued laughing. "This Indiana, this place, I don't belong here. This place is off." But he, this a dem dare that shiny rims ghetto rat. This a dem dare that shiny rims ghetto rat. The filthy Indiana, his mind is mine. I hawked up and spit on the ground. "Guess what that is?" I said. "What? Spit?" he asked. No, I said. "This is what your daddy did inside your mother." He spit his snot in her. "That's how they made you. Bring me your mother so I can give you a brother." He put his car in park. Immediately I spit at him. Then I ran. As I ran from the dem dare dat shiny-rimmed, rusted Cadillac Caddyshack, ducking inside a building, then running into another building, watching him look for me as I watched from the third floor. I thought I should have kissed her neck, like an open-mouth kiss on her neck. And then I thought about my brother, watching that dat over yonder dairy, shiny rimmin' just running around looking for me. Tap dancing on Sundays, Sundays tap dancing, dancing Sundays tap, dem der dad Sundays tapping, just screaming for Jesus. I got to get out of here. My every Sunday is like the Blues Brothers church scene, without the trampolines. At least they got paid for their work. As I continued, it all came crashing down again. What the wind and puddle took from me. This damn Indiana. This damn place. I don't belong here. This place is off. Sunday's coming, and I'll hear about Peter and Paul. So many years to find Match That Time and its theme song. It's my life. This forever pain. And with every wind my heart is broken, and so is my skin. Skin by Simon Stålenhag. Hello, Simon. I see you.
On July 4, 2026, America celebrates 250 years. This isn't just a moment to look back, it's a chance to look forward, together. To honor this milestone, Ellis Beetle Entertainment, Nahala Music, and Beetle-Go presents A Pluribus Futurum, Out of Many, a Future. A brand new album filled with songs of unity, progress, and hope. It's a soundtrack for our next chapter, and it's our gift to you. Download the entire album for free. And the celebration doesn't stop there. Get ready for every picnic, parade, and family gathering with the America's 250th celebration collection from Beetle-Go. From stylish apparel and eco-friendly socks to picnic blankets and pickleball sets for the whole family. Wear your spirit, share the moment. It's time to celebrate our future. On July 4, 2026, download your free album, E Pluribus Futurum, and shop the exclusive 250th anniversary collection.
American pride, a beautiful.
Visit Beetle-Go.com today. That's BEETLE-GO.com.
Beetle-Go, get up and go.
We've reached the close of another episode from Ellis Beetle Magazine Podcast, a place where creativity, storytelling, and nostalgia come together. If these reflections spark memories or new ideas, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode packed with stories that celebrate the magic of imagination. Visit ellisbeetle.com for information about projects and features straight from our creative studio. And don't forget to stop by Beetle-Go.com for a curated selection of camping and outdoor-themed products, while highlighting national parks, state parks, and recreation. Stay connected with us on Instagram. Find us at Ellis Beetle and at Go Beetle-Go for a regular dose of inspiration and updates. Until next time, keep embracing your creativity and honoring the stories and experiences that shape you. Thanks for listening.